Hello everybody, welcome back to Total War Warhammer, where maybe the negative side of my brain is telling me this is where it's going to start to go a bit wrong. Because if we look here at Nuln, where we got our boy Heinrich Kemmler stationed, there's a bit of a large amount of chaos outside. At the moment we're not at war with chaos, but, well, it's bloody chaos, isn't it? Two big armies there that at the moment are raiding us, I see, but not posing too much of a threat. It's a worrying situation, a very worrying situation. As is the fact I nearly just swallowed my tongue. Good grief, give me a second. Oh, blimey. Okay, let's have a look. If it does go sour, let's have a look at Kolek Sun-Eater's army, which is predominantly cavalry and chariots, which isn't going to be too bad if we're hiding behind big nice walls. And then in Sithoriel, the Everwatcher, level 22 and 26 they are. My god, my goodness me. They've not got a lot that can go on walls actually, but they do have some helm cannon. I don't know, I'm looking at this army and or at these two armies, and I'm thinking we might be safe behind some walls if we've got some flying units that can go and knock out the hell cannon. But let's not think like that, because, you know, it might not happen. There may not be a they may not even be coming for us, okay? We don't have to worry about a neutral army on our borders, hopefully. Where's Vlad gone? Where's Vlad von Carstein gone? Oh, he's over here. Yes, he was quelling a rebellion, wasn't he? Well, we'll get him to the front line soon enough as well. Maybe try and get him a little bit more of an elite army. Otherwise, Vostus von Carstein down here finds himself in a spot of bother at Barak Var. We did quickly try and get a war with the dwarves, and it was going well, but I didn't anticipate the fact that Belagar Ironhammer was there with quite a big army, laying siege to where we are now in Barak Var. It's not that scary, to be honest. In total, 23 units is less than we have in Barak Var with the Garrison and Vostus, and until we starve to death is, oh, how long? How long, lads? 6 turns. So basically, can we get Manfred down here in 6 turns? It's going to be quite tricky, actually. It's going to be a bit of a risky one because, well, I don't know, risky one, but obviously we can't, well, we can't go through the mountains. We can't underway, so we're going to have to go around. 6 turns is going to be tight, and there may be a rebellion here as well, but I think all we can do really now is press end turn or maybe build a little something in Nuln, although I'm pretty sure I'm quite happy with what we've got in Nuln, to be honest. I'd be very happy to upgrade this, which is going to cost us 5 grand, and we don't really have that. Avenheim, let's just have a quick look at the public order. It's okay there. It's bad there, as it always is. It's obviously going to be fine in these areas as well, so that's good. And maybe let's get Hermangorst over to the Moot just to help the public order out a little bit there. And then once we're settled here, minus 23 a turn at the moment, but 30 of that is purely because of the conquest, so it should start sorting itself out. And as I said, if we can get Manfred down over here soon enough, then I think we can really start making big moves on the dwarves very quickly. But still, it's a little worrying with Vostus. Oh! You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? That might be good right now. It keeps Vostus alive. We can maybe turn our attentions onto the border princes for a little bit of time, and it means that Manfred can stay up here if the Chaos do get frisky with us. Let's maybe ask for some money, because why not? That's going to be moderate. Anything that's moderate we'll stick with. We'll go for 1,500. Okay. So basically there, we traded Varenka Hills for Barak Var, which I think we can all agree is a pretty good trade. You know, it's the province capital. Oh god, here they all are. And what's this I see? Bear Sonling? A Bear Sonling? Oh, that's not Bear Sonling. That's a Aeronling or whatever the hell they're called. They're warring with us. They're warring with us. Right, war further. We'll take raiding in Wissenland, raiding in Avenheim, raiding in Karakern. That'll be that rebellion that we can go and deal with right away. Okay, well, that's an army we're definitely going to need to deal with. Diplomacy-wise, the Beastmen. Do you want to be on the team, Beastmen? No, fine, well, whatever, Kazakh One Eye. Right. Bear Sonling, we're okay with right now. We're not their best friends, but we're not their enemies either. Scaling are fine. It's Aisling. That's the name of the fellas we're at war with, isn't it? And we can't negotiate with any of the Norscan factions now because Chaos have risen. That's a big shame. Warriors of Chaos as well are there. God! Man, the Uncivilized North has just made it hard. All these mods have made this situation a little bit more dire, hasn't it? Right, let's go and deal with these guys. Should be quite an easy one. There we go. And we'll replenish there. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And we will have... Oh, get over to Pipedorf as quickly as we can. Avenheim does have a garrison. So let's not worry too much about that army right now. Let's build the garrison up in Nuln, because it is a province capital. And it does look like there might be something going off here. It's a worrying sight, this, isn't it? And while we're all doing this, Vlad, do you just want to stay there? How much public order is accounted for military presence? 9. So in theory, public order is still going to be good if we take all our armies out. It is. That's fantastic. Okay, we can really get here. And we might. I know we've been talking about let's get ready for the Chaos invasion, blah, 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 blah. But let's maybe take the fight to Chaos before they get too strong. You know, we can knock out these armies. There's a rebellion there as well. Crikey. Okay, Vostos, you're going to have to go and deal with that, mate. How's public order going to look in Barak Var? Really bad. Crikey. Oh, really, really bad. That's because we've got some pretty poor corruption there. Right. Okay. Well, we can knock out this area. We can knock out the Vampire Count rebels. We can maybe take Karak Angzar, and then that really should be a sorted out province there, and then maybe sit back down in Barak Var for a little while. We have the Gibbet. Maybe getting rid of this and building a Belfire, whatever the hell, would be better for the vampiric corruption. Right, well, there we go then. They're taking a lot of money off us, Chaos. The thing is, those two armies, I don't feel confident fighting just with Heinrich Kemmler and that garrison on the battlefield. If they were to come into our... if they were to come into us, by that I mean lay siege to Nuln and fire... Oh, God, here we go. There's 2 of them. There's bloody 2 of them. Right, well, Vlad and Manfred are going to go and have to deal with that, aren't they? And we're going to have to... Alright, okay, well, there we go. Well, there we go. Okay, okay, okay. Let's start from the bottom and work our way up, shall we? We'll knock out those rebels first of all. Should be quite a easy one. That's it, that's good, that's good. And then can we go into Karak Angzar and lay siege to that? We're going to have to be declaring war with the border princes again. Oh, and they're allied with Talea, who have big armies there, so maybe let's just bide our time. We're not in a rush here, you know. We can just trigger a rebellion if we need to there. And there's stuff we can build in Matorka, but right now I think the important thing is that. And we'll get our army back to Barak Var, so that should be fine. Right, okay, Avenheim. Can we get in there? No, we can't. We can get Hermann Gorst over. Okay, so we've got a garrison of 16 here in Avenheim. And that's going to be Critical Zombies, Fellbats, a unit of Vargeists. It's not that big. A load of Crypt Ghouls. Okay, this army... We can get Hermann Gorst over, and we can get Vlad over this turn. Manfred, I think, will have to wait until next turn. But if we can fight that fight... Is this guy going to be in range of reinforcing? He probably is, isn't he? Okay, let's get all our armies just over. So we've got Vlad over. Are we moving, Vlad? That's the ticket, mate. That's the ticket. And we'll get Hermann Gorst with his slightly weaker army just here. Maybe doing a Raised Dead might be an idea as well. Just for another unit of Skeleton Spearmen, perhaps. Okay, that's good. That's some good reinforcements there. And then we'll have Manfred getting over in a turn. Or do we want to just put him in Pfeifdorf for now? Ooh. The worry is that if these two armies both break off and hit Manfred... then Manfred's going to be a bit stuck. But let's just hope that Manfred's going to be good enough to deal with that anyway. Over here, we still have this issue. 3 turns until that's up. Otherwise, really, can we really justify buying anything else here? I'm not sure. Heinrich Kemmler's going to have to hold there. We're going to have to move on to... That's Bjornling, who we're not at war with. But if we declare war on Chaos, we're at war with all of them. So really, I think warring with anyone else down here is probably the wrong decision. So let's just keep Vostos down here until Barak Var's sorted. Hopefully we have good vampiric corruption soon enough and we can maybe trigger rebellions or whatever else. But I think all our forces need to be focused around here at the moment. Yeah. Chaos is getting big. We need to ally with those... Oh, God, and what's even happened down here, lads? What's happened to you fellas? Taleo doing well. Estalia doing well. The dwarves are there. The border princes are there. What's happened to the... Is it Bretonia? What's happened to the wood elves? Who's been knocking out the wood elves? We need wood elves on the side. They're not interested. Carrick Zern. Who's been doing this? That's probably Scaling or Varg or someone, isn't it? Or Bjornling. Man. Right, I feel very confident with a vampire army against a Norscan army. Less confident with a vampire army against a... God, we're getting raided everywhere. We just can't really deal with it now. Less confident. Here we go. What's happened here? That's quite a singular army, isn't it? It's a bit annoying. Oh, crikey. Oh, bloody hell. So we don't... So they get the reinforcements from the guy that's on their city... But we don't get the reinforcements from Avenheim. Would dispersing be a good idea or a bad idea? I think we disperse. Oh, no, it still happened. Okay, Hermann Gorst, you're going to run away as well, mate. Nice and brave. Oh, God, no, he's still coming for us. Okay. Well, that's going to be a bit of a nothing, isn't it? It's all right, Herman. Don't worry, mate. We'll see you in a bit. We'll see you soon, buddy. Okay, well, what we have done is... Oh, bloody hell. And again, are you serious? How can he do... Oh, God, that's some crazy range. Oh, and what are we going to do now? Because an army of Norscan chariots is going to tear us apart, man. There's nothing we can do about that. Norscan chariots are just going to rip us to shreds. A whole army of them. How are we supposed to counter this? By lots and lots of cavalry. Manfred would probably do a good job of countering it. And that's who we're going to have to wait for. Oh, bloody hell. So that's Vlad and Hermann Gorst out in the same turn. That's ridiculous. How are they able to do that? Well, probably quite easily, let's be honest. But the negative part of me that was talking about... And are they going to be suffering attrition? Tell me they're suffering attrition. So we've lost an item. Vlad and Hermann Gorst are both knocked down at the moment. We do not need two vampires over here. We need vampires down here. Oh, bloody hell. That was horrible. I thought we'd get the support. I thought we'd get the support of Avenheim at the very least.
That will incur my wrath.
What do we do here? They are suffering attrition. We're going to have to wait a while before we can re-recruit any of these, can't we? How long? How long? That's not the right tab. How long? How long, guys? 4 turns until we... 3 turns for Vlad. Okay. We've got to keep Vostus down here, sadly. Oh, man, that was not a good thing that happened there. They weren't our strongest armies. So that's a very, very slight... very, 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 very slight positive to take from that. We can't really wait, can we? We can't wait for Vlad to get back. Or can we? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. How are we going to do this? Because these guys, they will destroy the Moot. They will destroy Grenstad. We've got Manfred here. God, we're only down to 3 armies now. That was a horrible thing to happen, man. That was disgusting. An army of chariots. How do we defeat an army of anti-infantry chariots? With that army, quite arguably... Could we... Here's my theory. We recruit a lord, raise what dead we can. It's just not going to be a lot, is it? Okay, right. I've been having a think. It was a mistake on my part to put Vlad and Hermangorst there. Didn't expect an entire army of bloody chariots, but I think we can't let these guys go. We're going to have to get Manfred in. Manfred can easily defeat this army, hopefully before this army gets there. Even so, Norscan chariots will not be very good against Black Knights. I know they're not the right type of Black Knights. We should have the ones that aren't Lasters and Barding. But our flying units are Vargulfs. I think we might be able to be okay here. What I was thinking about doing, and we're not going to be able to do it sadly, but what I was thinking about being able to do is if we could get a Lord raised here with a big raised dead and have him support, but he'll raise there. We won't get him in range, so there's no point. So we're going to have to try and fight this, and we're going to have to just see what happens. It's not a bad chance, actually. I think we're going to be okay here, but this is going to be one hell of a stressful, tough fight. What we need to do is just get in and get this first army dead as quickly as we can, and then just try and, you know, pick off the chariots. If we could just prevent the chariots charging with the Black Knights, then we should be okay. We've got a good spellcaster here. Maybe he can actually be a bit accurate for a change. And we do have, well, we have some infantry there that just aren't going to be that useful. Well, they're not going to be useful, but we have an army against us that is specialised in anti-infantry. But this, if we win this fight, then losing Vlad and Hermangorst may not be the worst thing in the world, as long as we can get them back and get them quick and get them built up quickly enough before anything else comes. And then we've got 5 good armies and we can all push together against Chaos. I think that's what we've got to do. The Dwarves are going to have to wait, man. There's not much to do or say there. Luckily, they're going to go, or that reinforcing army is going to be here. That's a good amount of mana. So let's start how we're going to start. So what I think we're going to do then is a battle line of Graveguard, like so. They can be battle group 1. We'll have Chilligeists behind. We'll have a look at how they look, actually, in a minute as well, because we haven't done that. And then we'll have Skeleton Spearmen on either side. Where's our other unit of Skeleton Spearmen? That's them. That's these guys here, okay. So we have those guys there. We have Manfred. Manfred's on a horse now, isn't he? He is. That's really good. That's perfect. Okay, we have a lot of anti-infantry ourselves, as a matter of fact. We've got the Wind of Death as well. Okay. There's a lot to like about our army. If we lose this battle, then I will feel very upset. Basically, what are we going to be able to do if we can't defeat this lot? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to have 2 units with Manfred. They can be battle group 2. They can go there. We're going to have the other 3 units with no hero. White King wouldn't go missing this army, would it? Okay, that's going to be... We're going to have a Vargulf on either side, maybe hitting some dogs. And then we've got our 2 Terrorgeist, which I'm happy here and here. They can just go down and hit anything. Okay, let's do this. Let's straight away... Are they going to come towards us? Let's just have a look at what they're doing, first of all. No, they're not. Well, of course, we're the aggressors here. We're going to have to go for them. Okay. We'll get Manfred going down. We'll get these guys going down. Knock out the dogs as quickly as we can. I don't think the Norscan units have great leadership, so we should be a little good. We should be able to scare them away, I should say. Really, I don't want to move this battle line too much. I want to use the quick units that can get in, kill them, and get back before the chariots come in, and then we can deal with chariots however we're going to deal with them. But I will be moving these guys down the hill a little bit, like so, and we'll have our Necromancer there, and we'll get our Corpse Cart behind. It might be alright, you know, that everyone now has orders. Everyone should be moving. I want to get in and I want to get at these guys as quickly as we can. We're going to get an Invocation of Nehek down on just some random unit here. You really need to be running. Everyone needs to be running here. Oh god, we're not moving the Skeleton Spearmen, are we? Okay, let's just get them in line. Probably should have actually put them as part of the battle group, but oh well, what does it really matter? And I don't see you fellas moving. That's no good. Get going. Get going, Manfred. In fact, we'll have Manfred hunting their guy. Oh god, those chariots are so quick. Okay, we have good monsters. God, how far do we have to go for this spell, bro? Should we do a Wind of Death? Let's do a Wind of Death. A really quick Wind of Death. Go on, buddy. Get it cast. Get it cast, man. Go on. I want to see that Wind of Death go. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, Manfred, you're getting going. That's good. That's what I like to see. These guys are moving in. Okay, the dogs seem to be running away. That's fine. God, there's just so many chariots, man. There's just so many. We're going to slow it down here. Manfred, where are you, buddy? Manfred, where are you? We need to get you on into this Terrorgeist. Dogs do not scare me. Dogs do not scare me at all right now. So let's make sure that our cavalry... Maybe we need to send them around hitting these chariots. There's just so many. We are... Oh, God, what do we do against this? Okay, we could get another Wind of Death going, but... offensive spells against... Oh, we got a Vargulf there doing nothing. Okay, that's fine. Marauder cavalry we don't need to worry about too much, I don't think. Right, how are we getting on here, lads? Don't... Okay, yes, good. No, that's what I do want to see. That's what I do want to see. I thought we were going for dogs there, but we're not. Okay, the chariots are getting involved here. That's brilliant. Where's their heroes? I want to see their heroes. I don't want to get a hurty spell on them. Is that a hero over there? No, it's not. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry then, Manfred. Don't worry then. Let's just get in a heck down on whatever unit there seems to have got a little hurt. Right. Right. Okay, we're knocking them down. We are knocking them down. I want to get Terrorgeists. Okay, we've got a Vargulf intercepting those guys. We've got chariots there. We just need to keep this Necromancer safe. We can always raise zombies. In fact, let's raise a unit of zombies there. Just to keep our Necromancer safe. Dogs, as I said, do not worry me at all. Take a unit of... Oh, whatever. We'll just have these two guys lined up like that. That should defend us against any dog issues. Zombies have held up those chariots pretty well. We're into those chariots as well now. Maybe want to get Manfred down here. Oh, my goodness me. Okay. Okay, right. Let's pause it for a minute. Where are our Terrorgeists at? Our Terrorgeists, we've got one here. Probably needs to get out. He's looking a bit surrounded, that guy. So we'll get that Terrorgeist going over here. We've got a unit of Black Knights with Lances and Barding there, needing a bit of a heal by the looks of things. Can we get a Invocation and a heck down on those guys, please, my Necromancer? And we'll get them heading that way. Who's in there? Who's stuck in there? That is another unit of Black Knights with Lances and Barding. Right, in here we have our Terrorgeist that has orders. We have our other unit of Black Knights with Lances and Barding. And then we have two units there. We have a Vargulf there as well. Oh, crikey. Oh, crikey. Okay, now that they're not charging, might it be an idea to get these guys moving in? Those chariots are held up. We just need to make sure that they're not, you know... Oh, we just need to make sure that we don't get hit with them. And I think we've held them up. We've held them up. We've messed up their battle line. So I think we can move a little bit now. Dogs... Oh, man. Dogs could be really bad news for us, but... Well, we can't just defend against dogs. We need everyone moving. We need everyone getting in there now. Oh, no. Oh, get moving. Get moving, buddy. Oh, crikey. At least he's on a horse. At least he's on a horse. Right, we've got Manfred coming down to help out here. I think that's a mistake on my part. We need Manfred in the main melee. No, there's a hero. There's a hero. We need Manfred there, man. What's that? Increase. Plus 20% armor piercing damage. Yes. Yes, get a hero dead, man. Get a hero dead. Okay, the main bulk of our force is moving in now. That's good. Oh, man. Oh, man. That Necromancer needs some help. We can just get a couple of units of Graveguard into him. And cast that on yourself, bro. Cast that on yourself. Okay, those zombies have done a good job in holding that chariot up, but it might be it. Marauder Cavalry isn't as scary as other units might be. We need that Terrorgeist down here, I think. We need that Terrorgeist moving down here. Okay, dogs. Well, dogs are dogs, aren't they? Right, we got damage dealers in the Terrorgeists moving in now. As I said, the Missile Cavalry... Oh, crikey. Okay, okay. We are losing health here with some of these Black Knights. Can we get heals down on them? Curse of Death. Invocation of Nehek. It's only the Invocation of Nehek. But that's okay. We'll get a unit of zombies as well. Maybe here if we can. No, probably don't really need one there. Oh, man, wherever. You know what? Let's just get it there and surround that chariot. We've got the corpse cart here for regeneration. We need to get that up there if we can. We do have a unit of Black Knights melting. Oh, God. Okay, Terrorgeist there. Vargulf there. More Black Knights there. Cairn Race getting in now. That should be good. Where's Manfred? Manfred is on their hero. That's fantastic. Oh, how did this happen? Okay, we need those skeleton spearmen in as well. Black Knights here seem to be doing good work. Come on, boys. Come on. Every time we can get power charges or reserves or whatever the hell it's called with Manfred, we need to be doing that. Armor-piercing damage on yourself, Manfred. I thought it was an augment. Armor-piercing damage on yourself. That Vargulf, just get in, get in. Ken Race doing a good job. We have done the right work there with those guys. We'll get some zombies uprisen in there. That Vargulf has done an absolutely astounding job, and these guys can all start moving up into this fight here. That's brilliant. We'll just get some zombies raised there to keep those guys busy. Really good stuff. Let's get that hero dead. Let's get that hero dead, Manfred. Come on, buddy. You can do it. You can do it. You're an incredible fighter. All right, that Vargulf can get in there as well. No. We need to help that Terrorgeist out. Okay, good. Okay, Graveguard with great weapons in there. Once we're getting sort of double hits down on these chariots, we seem to be able to deal with them. That's good. That's good. Come on, Manfred. Bloody kill him, son. Bloody kill him. A unit's been wiped out. Well, it's going to happen. We'll have to re-recruit after this. I don't think there's any question about that. Terrorgeist in there. It looks like we're great. It looks like we're getting it done, though. It looks like we're getting it done. We're going to have to just use heals. Heals after heals right now. That's good. What about our Necromancer? Where's he at? Okay, we've got no more magic. Man, those zombies have done a good job against. Okay, all right, Cairn Race, get moving. Come on, lads. Get moving. Get moving. We need the heals in the right places. We need the Terrorgeist. I think we got him. I think we got their hero. Fantastic. Okay, right. We need the fast-moving units. Terrorgeists and Vargulfs chasing down these guys now, I think. We've got a Vargulf there doing nothing. He can get into the back of those and skeleton spearmen. And where's our other Terrorgeist? Our other Terrorgeist is fighting there. I think we got them on the run. Oh, yes. Yes, we do. We've got them all on the run. That's fantastic. A great victory here, I think. Manfred has done brilliantly. Let's just get in there. No. We need to scare the units away. Have we got aspect of the Dread Knight or anything? No, I don't think we do. Armor-piercing damage, I think, for that guy. Okay, and we are moving. We are clearing him out here. This is really good. If we can knock out both the armies like this, so if we can build all our armies into similar ways that Manfred has his, then, well, we know we're going to be good. We scared him away. What a victory! Oh, yes! That was brilliant. We lost 2 units of knights, though, in the process, but still, man, oh man, that was good. Okay, so who did we lose? We lost 3 units of Black Knights by the looks of things. And they didn't lose any units altogether, but hopefully attrition and whatever else we'll sort them out. Right, we can replenish and gain 2 units of those Black Knights back, and I think that's definitely the best thing to do. Man. Okay, we're going to have to chase him down now, though. What can we raise dead? Is there any good raise dead possibilities? Not really. That's a bit of a shame. So we did only use the one unit. But look at that. All those chariots are still back. We can't let up. We're going to have to keep chasing them down right now. That's really shocking. And we've got no one else that can support here. Right, well, very well deserved. Manfred has leveled up. And is it time we get him on a Hell Steed? How long for a zombie dragon? A bit of a long way. What about any of these? Just melee defense. Causes terror. Weapon strength. How much better is a Hellsteed to a Barded Nightmare? Oh, it worsens his stats. Can it mean he flies? Hellsteeds are the winged nightmares Manfred may ride. Okay, yeah, I think we're going to want that. Right, good. If we go in and hit them now... Oh, maybe if we do just raise just a unit of skeleton warriors for the time being. If we go and hit them now, we're going to want to hit that army, really, aren't we? We can't actually get to that army. This is annoying because we did such a good job there and we haven't actually killed a single unit of that force. And they can still go and hit Grenstad. Although Grenstad is, you know, everywhere's well enough defended here. I think we upgrade Avenheim's garrison with the money we got from that fight. And we're going to have to go with Manfred now. And that's going to be a very easy kill, actually. Luckily, the other lot couldn't support. And we can replenish there for a little bit more good stuff. Okay. Okay, that's really good. Crown of Command, like everything that we got there. This guy can get mounted in a corpse cart now. That is fantastic. That is really, really good. Okay, and now bearing down on this army. Well, it should be alright, shouldn't it? It should be. So what we know now is when... Oh, there's going to be a bloody... But we'll have to station Manfred there for a bit. How's down here looking? Okay. 4. 2 turns and we can upgrade that. And I think that's what we save for because I want to leave Barak Var on its own, ideally. So we won't be spending any money now. Nuln, 2 turns away. They're looting us a lot, but we can afford to let them. I know it's not really a good way of thinking, but we can afford to let them right now, just while we sort everything else out. And we do now have more of this business. Okay, so what do we want? Weapon strength for Terrorgeists, charge bonus for Terrorgeists, melee attack for Terrorgeists. That is unit ranks, leadership when laying siege, Cairn Race and Hex Ray, skeletal zombies. No, none of this. I mean, Black Knights, weapon strength for Black Knights and Graveguard. Could be a good one. Should we just go through this? It's extra leadership as well, which could be very useful. Okay, let's end the turn here. Not sure how much these guys can hurt us. They might even go and loot the city, but Manfred's chasing. We'll get rid of that unit of skeletons that we just raised, and we'll replace them with a unit of Black Knights. Whatever these guys are doing, we're losing so much money to raiding right now. These guys are on the run back. That's good. Should we chase them, or should we heal? What the hell are these guys doing in here? Vampiric Corruption is helping us a lot. It really is. You know, it's getting the units down to lesser strength than they were. Okay. Okay, then. It looks like we might be safe for now. So we'll go and we'll station this guy in the moot just for the minute, and he can heal. How long away until we can hire some of these guys? 3 turns and 2 turns. We'll wait for them instead of hiring anyone else. Over here, we're looking all right. Avenheim can be upgraded, I think, but we were going to actually do Barak Var, weren't we? We've got a turn to wait there, I think. It's only going to be 6 grand, so we can build something else. That's going to be 4 grand. We can afford that. Brilliant. And you never know, we might be able to be cracking on with some rebellions here. Certainly a rebellion there, I think, is going to happen. Heinrich Kemmler is okay behind those big walls. Nuln is, well, getting bigger by the minute, which is fantastic. Going to have a very, very good garrison there. We're going to have a White King there as well, and his army, which is good. Avenheim, oh man. Yeah, right. We're making good money. Manfred just sorting out the moot for a little bit. Oh, God. That was a horrible moment. But the fact is, we won that fight with Manfred. We can build up Hermann Gorst to have an army very similar to that. Blimey. Oh, here we go. Where are they from, then? Ugh. It looks like there's no let-up, then. Oh, my God. They're just everywhere. How do you deal with them, man? We've got to get armies up and ready. Right. Settlement besieged Avenheim. Again. Zufbar can be upgraded to level 5 as well, but it's Barak Var that we want to do. 12 now. Military presence is accounting for 20, but in 2 turns that should all be good. Vostos, we need you up north, man, but we can't let you go just yet, can we? Once he's on a Terrorgeist, that would be very good. Varenka Hills has been raided. That's not bad news, is it? That's not bad news at all. Right. So how are we dealing with this new horrible situation, then? What do we got here? That's another big army, and that's those weakened armies. And we got bloody Bjorn. They're all allied, man. How do we deal with this? How do we deal with this? Okay. So we got Manfred here in the moot. Avenheim is not in danger just yet. Let's remember that. Avenheim, we can wait. We can wait for a turn or two. God! Oh, the Chaos Invasion. We need everyone up here. Vostos will be up soon. Next turn, we'll have Vlad back and we'll get recruiting with him. Barak Var. Oh, I'm going to hope Public Order is going to be better by 2. Lack of corruption is a big cause, but we are working on that one. We are working on that one. I tell you what, we had a vampire moving down, didn't we? Maybe we'll just put her in that province for now. Our Banshee station there is good. Yeah, this one. Birth to Harkon. We'll put you in... We'll put you over here for now. We'll put you in Blood River Valley. As quick as you can, please, my love. And we should be good. It's just +7 from Chaos. That's the thing. And it's probably because of Karzok the One-Eye who's caused that. Enemy armies everywhere. We can't move Heinrich Kemmler from Nuln. But we know that Nuln should be safe, should anything happen.
No! Do not displease me.
Manfred here. He's level 17. He's a long way from his zombie dragon. But we can get, you know, we can give him... Oh, man. We just make him the best fighter that we can do. That's still a really good army. I know we want a unit of Blood Knights over a unit of anyone else. Can we recruit Blood Knights in this province? No, we can't recruit Black Knights, I should say, in this province. So where are Blood Knights, actually? Blood Knights are the top here, aren't they? Oh, I've no idea. I've no idea. We still need a bloody Mortis engine as well, and Blood Knights, and a Black Coach. Man, these are units that we haven't even got round to building yet because of Chaos. Okay, next turn. We'll have to wait for next turn. We'll get Vlad up, and we'll get him lots of knights, lots of flying units. Not too much infantry, I don't think we're going to need. A little bit of infantry, of course, but not primarily that much. Lots of monsters. You know, Talea would be very good allies right now, I think. We might actually try and open up a diplomatic channel with them soon enough, although they're going now. And let's not forget what's happening in Karak-Kern. Wood Elves have been destroyed. Oh, man. Vlad von Carstein is ready for duty. That's a big deal. Raiding happening everywhere. Karak-Kern is... Public Order's okay. You know what? If we just get that going up, then that should be good for the Public Order there. Vlad, we need you back in the fight, man. Where are you? Level 18. Consummate Thirst. Siege, whatever that means. Right, okay. Oh, we can get Verix Reavers, actually, in Manfred's army. That would be a good one. Let's get rid of those skeletons. And we'll get Verix Reavers in here. Or do we want to get the Chili Geist that we can now unlock? They're Vanguard. They're ethereal. They're armor piercing. They cause terror. Yeah, let's get them. Cool. There we go. Right, and then we'll get... Oh, man. Right. Okay, so here's what we want to do. We want, at the very least, 2 of those and 2 of those. And that's all we can afford right now. We'll have to wait. Avenheim, how long have you got, lads? This army suffers attrition for as long as we wait, so I think we probably want to wait as long as we can with Avenheim. They still have a garrison of 16. But Manfred's back up and as big as he can be.
Asinine immortal.
That army's got chariots as well, though. Ugh. Ugh. So here's the problem. If we stick Manfred there, then it's the Vlad situation. So we need to wait until Vlad's ready and then they can go together. But, man, oh, it's such a tough situation, this. Right, okay. Talea, we need to be friends, guys.
Masters have no place
I know you don't like us, but, you know, can we sweeten the deal, maybe? Very strong, and of course, nothing happens to them all game, does it? It's a great trade agreement for them, but they're not going to be interested. The Border Princes, I don't even know. The Greenskins, we needed them as big, strong allies. Now there's no one really against Chaos except us, and we are only at war. Let's not forget with that one faction. That's all we have to worry about right now. So let's not be too scared. It should be okay. Avenheim has time. You know, there's time. And they've actually moved off. Okay, well, there we go. What's that, then? Oh, that's a Bear Somling army. So where's the Bjornling army? They've not just confederized or something, have they? I bet they have. It's okay. I mean, as long as these armies are around in our lands, they are suffering attrition. Okay. Raiding. No, I'm not seeing anything to dictate something weird's happened. This vampire here isn't really doing a lot for us. We need to have our agents in our lands, I think. So that's an ailing army, a big ailing army in Grunberg.
Are you a god?
Where did they just go? Bear Somling are not our enemies. Aisling are our enemies. Their symbol is that. Let's not get them confused with Bjornling, who are also not our enemies. And they're now strength rank 1. We've gone down to 3. Well, of course, we did lose 2 big armies. Let's not be too surprised by that. Right, so we should continue to finish building this. We'll keep Manfred just in the moot for a second. And we'll continue building our army here. So we want at least a couple of units of these. Do we want more Terrorgeist? Do we want some Vargeist? They're pretty good now. They have good weapon strength, damage dealers. Let's have a lot of flying units here. You know, we've got 3 now sets of Terrorgeist flanked by Vargeists in Vlad's army. Okay. Norn is still the worry. You know, these units are weak when they're in our lands, man. We should be good to defending ourselves. Almost triggered a rebellion there as well. And how are we looking down here? We're getting plus 15 a turn, but 20 of that is due to military presence. I'm going to keep 1 Banshee here. We've got our vampires moving down, which is good. Where was our other Banshee station? Let's have a look. Forces, because it's probably not somewhere we need her. Oh, she's up there. Oh, of course, she was following the Chaos Horde. Well, you don't need to do that anymore, my love. Let's get her down just for the time being, down to here for vampiric corruption's sake. If she can. If you don't mind, my love. No, okay, well, let's get her down into here. Maybe even embed her in an army or something. I'm not seeing a lot of their agents, though. And we will raise Hermangorst in a second. But right now, this is a good-looking army. So, in addition to this, we'll take a few units of knights. Oh, can we get Vlad mounted? We can't get Vlad mounted, so this isn't really the kind of army that he's going to benefit from. We need him, well, in and amongst units is where we need him. So maybe a Balefire or just a normal corpse cart. What's the difference? Not a huge amount. Yeah, we'll get a corpse cart as well. We'll have to have an infantry line as well in Vlad's army because that's where he's strong. Maybe we can do without cavalry in that one. We'll have a big line of Graveguard with, you know, Hex Wraiths behind or Crypt Ghouls behind or whatever. That's right, guys. You keep suffering that attrition all you damn well want. Chaos don't... Well, they're raiding, so they're not going to be suffering attrition, are they? We've got a big flying host with Vlad. That can work. That can work. Right, raiding again there. Cars at the One Eye has been discovered. Asvar... Oh, God, everyone's looking for ambushes here. Okay. Right. So we are going to want a line of Graveguard. Probably... how many units are we fighting now that are armoured? This lot are armour piercing as well, and they have a better weapon strength. And they have magical attack. So I think I'm going to use... Who's quicker? Oh, these guys are way quicker, so they can run around and flank. So if we have, say, 4 units of those... 2 units of those behind, we'll have another unit with great weapons. And then that leaves us 1 slot available in here. Oh, we'd have lost our White King as well. No, our White King are with the other fella. Corpse Cart, Balefire. What we want is a Black Coach, really, isn't it? Maybe a unit of Crypt Horrors. Regeneration. Could be good for them. Maybe another Vargulf. Yeah, we'll go for another Vargulf. That is one hell of an elite army, that one. And in 8 turns, it can start moving off. Right, in the meantime, I think we save up to upgrade these so we can get all the units available to us and we can have a Black Coach with Hermangorst and some good stuff there. Otherwise, all our guys are moving down, which is good. So yeah, we're not going to build anything for a few turns, I think. Okay, my friends, well, as worrying as that was for an episode at times, I think we're coping with it. All of these armies are suffering attrition. We're getting back and ready so we can fight Chaos off soon enough with Manfred and Vlad's armies together. It should be all right. I think I'm going to end it there for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you next time. Goodbye.